Hello everyone and welcome back to Calmlands. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic Farming and we've reached episode number 90. Wow, 90 episodes, can't believe it. It's been a very long time that we've been on Calmlands at Calm Farm. Today is like no other. We've got a busy schedule of jobs and we are starting with our Krone Big X forage harvesters, because we have a field of corn that is in the last stage of growth and we are ready to come along and forage harvest it. We are going to be getting all of the corn or maize out of that field, chopping it up into chaff, and that's going to go into our fermenting silos for distributing round our various productions or bunkers. So yeah, we could put it into our silage bunkers, our two new silage bunkers down by the BGA, or we could just have it fermenting in the fermenting silo and that could then distribute to the BGA, or we could then use the chaff for a few other things. But yeah, no, I think we are going to get it into the fermenting silos because that's the closest area for us to unload. We'll just get out of Nordic's way so he can come along and grab the Kronex cargo. Now there's a lot of things that I need to unfold on this harvester. We have to unfold the actual harvester, which means the cab lifts up. We have to unfold the header, which we'll do last, and yes, the trailer actually takes considerable time, I think, to tilt around, and we want to make sure that the little hatch that's on the end of it is open. So it's going to deposit into the mother bins, which are here ready and waiting for us to get started. And I think this is probably a good patch for us to get started. It's got the most clearance. Oh, I say that, but there is a truck that is wanting to get out. It is doing slurry runs, so let me manoeuvre out of its way. Otherwise we'll cause all manner of problems and issues. I think we're going to be using GPS, so bear with us while we get that set up. And yes, we don't need auto drive for this one. Yes, we've got mother bins with some trucks ready and waiting to just haul it the very short journey to the fermenting silos that are here, so quite convenient. And unfold the header and unfold the pipe, which is going to spread out its wings and deposit the chaff nicely into the Krone cargo for us. Right, GPS. Right, we have the GPS route set, so we can switch on our forage harvester, get the beacons off because we don't need that, and in we go and take a left, and we are away. We'll have to see how far we get around here before we have to come and unload into the mother bins, but they are close enough that we can do the ferrying ourselves. And yes, that's one thing I forgot, we need to open the little hatch on the right hand side of the Krone cargo trailer that allows us to come and deposit when we need to. Right, Nordic and I are going to get set into this, and we'll see you when we are making a good amount of time. Wowee, what a job that was. It has taken us a long time to get sorted, but Nordic and I have completed the forage harvest of Cowman field. So all of our corn, maize has been chopped up into chaff. We've been delivering it to the 2 mother bins. One mother bin has been directing to the fermenting silo, and the other one, just because of the one-way system of the routes, it seemed better to deposit the chaff into our new farm silo down towards the production area. So here we've had 2 trucks running, going in different directions, but yes, we'll have to set up some other carters for this afternoon to get the chaff that's from the fermenting silos up here down to the bunker. And yeah, we'll get that probably reversed in, and we'll get our bulldozer or wheel loader workers to get that all flattened nicely compacted so we can get that covered up. But it would be nice if we could fill a whole bunker. I think it's going to be about 2 million litres to fill it, and I think we saw that we had about 1.2 million litres in the fermenting silo, so that is good. Right, yes, this has been a little bit tricky trying to reverse in and around the mother bins. We had to fold in the headers, but yeah, we can get the pipe in at least now. And this trailer, we can close the little hatch on the right, and once that is closed, I think we can then fold it in. There we go. And the harvester cab can be folded in, lowered, which is good. And we're probably good to get the beacons on and head back to base. And by base I mean the yard. Get this washed up, serviced, and we can get back underway with this afternoon's job, which is going to be the oat harvest in Arrowup, because that is the next field that is ready. Everything else is still growing. Now for the eagle-eyed, you might have noticed there's a couple of bits that you might not have seen here before. To my left just here, this silo and brown tank is actually a water distribution system as part of the open garden mod. Oh, truck's trying to absolutely ram into me there. But yes, that effectively can take about 500,000 litres of water. It can also take seed and solid fertiliser as well. And that distributes water to all of our productions. So the maple syrup farm, the straw factory, and anything else that demands water. Oh, the open garden, of course. That is probably one of the main things. And then you might also have noticed towards the tree line on the far side of Cowman from where we are, there are some honey bee huts, stalls, where bees are living and making honey, and that honey is being distributed automatically to our honey pallet warehouse that was as part of our production expansion last month. So yes, we've got some honey being made, and that honey is being used to make some honey cereal at the cereal factory. So yeah, it is quite the enterprise down there in the production zone now, which is good. But we're going to get this washed up, serviced, parked away, and then we'll be into the lizard colossuses to get the oat harvest underway. And that's probably going to be our afternoon job and see us through to the end of the day. Okay, whilst we wait for Nordic to do a bit of truck logistics, I've hauled the harvesters out of the sheds and we are ready to get over to Arrowup. Okay, we are underway. Nordic is ready to rock and roll, as are we. We will go to Arrowup, get the headers parked up and attached somewhere where there's space. Right, turn here through the trees. Got to watch out for the long header trailer. And we're now coming between Arrow Down and Northwall, where we harvested our sorghum. And I think the plan is to potentially get the header trailers dropped off in the dairy farm, because that's a nice flat space and we should have an area to manoeuvre and get set up. It is a little bit tight up there, so yeah, we do have to sort of consider where we are going to unload and get ourselves set up and in position. But yes, the dairy farm seems to be going quite well. Yeah, so we got a lot of grass from Boomerang Field, and then we've started our mowers on Grassy Knoll as well. And that should all wind its way into the grass dryers to make hay, which the cows are very much in need of. Right, we have made it. We will leave Nordic some space to get his header, and then we can park in alongside and grab ours. So we're not going to be taking up too much space in the dairy farm. Fantastic. Yeah, things are operating pretty well up here so far. Squeeze out of here. We've got the header attached, GPS set, so we can turn the beacons off and get ready to follow Nordic. Give him a 2. Yes, we are good to go. And we will be dropping straw, of course. So let's just get in and straighten up, and then we can start dropping the straw. So it's not going to be on the road for our truck driver to have to meander around. There we go. So, oats coming in. We'll get this nicely collected, dropped into the mother bin. So we've got one up top and one down bottom. And then, yeah, I think that'll be it for the day. But sit back, enjoy, and we'll catch you when this is all done. Right, that is the harvest done. Nordic and I are going to just park up the harvesters here because we don't know if we're going to have any other harvests ready next time. So yes, we'll just deposit here and fold up, and then we can shut down. But oats harvested nice and efficiently, which is fantastic. That's now being ferried back to the farm silo, and Not really sure what we're going to do with oats. Probably turn it into flour is the main thing. So yes, we'll keep the harvesters here, head of trailers here, in case there's a harvest next time. But it's been a busy day. 2 big harvests. Well, the forage harvest was the bigger of the 2. Always a bit longer to get that stuff carted around. But yeah, that's been good. Hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, remember to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's session. And if you've got any tips, tricks, or things you'd like us to do, feel free to leave a comment. Hope to see you next time on Calmlands. Until then, catch you later. Cheers all. Bye bye.